Hi guys, today I want to show you how to replace the valve on a Umarex Zelos or Snowpeak M60 rifle. So you can purchase the replacement valve from Maple Custom Products. This one is the Delrin ones, so okay for factory replacement, and this one is the Peak valve, so it's suitable for higher pressure applications. So if you want to increase your regulator pressure, so the Peak valve would be better suited for that. Okay, so let's get started with the valve replacement. First of all, unscrew your bottle. A little air will be coming out. I already unscrewed it. Put it aside. Then you want to remove the cheek rest and the stock. I already took off the screws. There are 2 screws fixing the cheek rest. And there are a few screws holding the stock in place. Same on the other side as well. Just take them up. It should come right out. Next, you see the trigger and hammer assembly. So I'll take the shortcut by not removing the top rail, but only take off the rear assembly. So you do that by verifying that your gun is uncocked, and take off 4 hex screws here. I already took out 2 of them. Then you want to use a small punch to remove the pin holding the sear. So it's gonna come right out. Put it aside, and then try to pull back the cocking lever, and your rear assembly should be all the way at the back and give you more space to work on the valve. So if you look carefully at the valve, focus. So the valve housing, it's needs to be unscrewed. So I modified a C-clip ring tool to just grind it slightly flat, and you can unscrew the valve housing. Once it's loose, you should be able to just use a flathead screwdriver to unscrew it. Put it there. So at one point you unscrew it, but you need to pull it out because it's now held by O-rings. The valve housing should be coming out with the valve return spring. So you can just pull it out, and I think the valve stamp stayed in there. You can poke it out carefully. There you go. So you can see that's your factory valve. So you can take off the return spring, and you can notice that the replacement valve doesn't come with the brass ring. You need to transfer the ring over. It should just come right out. I'll put the Peak valve in. So then put the valve return spring on top of the valve body, and just insert the puppet. Make sure it's moving freely, and just reverse all the steps. It will help if you put a little bit of silicone grease on the O-rings as well. Okay, then you can make it tight using the tool. Don't over tighten it because the valve body is made out of aluminum. Then just reverse all the steps. Pull forward the caulking handle and insert the sear and install the pin. It's very loose fitting, the pin. Just install all the screws. Okay, make sure the caulking is still working. Yes, firing. So now we're gonna test for leaks. So the easiest way is to watch out for leaks, close the bolt, and watch out for leaks from the barrel. So if you got a bad valve, air will be coming out from the barrel. Just screw the bottle. So I took out the old O-ring. You can clearly see it's deformed and it's not sealing anymore. So I'm going to use a polyurethane O-ring, which is much more robust than your standard black O-ring. So a trick I learned is to use a fishing line to install the O-ring, especially for those harder polyurethane O-rings. So just make a loop and insert it through the O-ring, and this opening, just hook it on the slot that you're trying to install. Hold your two fishing line ends just to pull it. There you go. This way you won't damage the O-ring at all. So let's try to install the bottle again. See if we get a leak. Much better. And I'm kind of lowering air pressure, but I don't feel any leaks at all. So there you go. Thanks for watching.